Hey guys, it's Morgan. I'm coming to you with the final installment of the Total Hip Replacement series. I know it's been a really long time since I've even mentioned that, and most of you who are watching this probably don't even remember that happened, because I've gained a ton of subscribers since that's all been done. But let's go over a little bit about what happened. So I'm 45 years old. I've lived a rough life of a lot of recreation, from big mountain climbing, ice climbing, rock climbing, dirt bikes, whatever, running marathons, all sorts of things. And about 3 years ago, I started having real problems with my right hip. Fast forward to a year ago, I went to the Vail Stedman Clinic, and I had a complete hip replacement on the right side because I really couldn't even kickstart bikes anymore. It was really hard to walk. It was just miserable. I went under the knife with those guys. They did a complete hip replacement. They did the anterior approach by actually the guy who invented that approach. That's pretty cool. And it has been absolutely amazing. And I guess the main reason that I haven't talked about it in so long is that it's been so good. My hip has been absolutely phenomenal. I'm just gonna pop up some clips here of what I've been doing over this last year. Alright, so as you can see, the new hip hasn't slowed me down. In fact, I would argue that it's actually sped me up quite a bit, because for about 2 years, 2.5 years, I was pretty miserable and not able to do or ride exactly like I wanted to, and it just was no fun. So I'm really stoked because it's been amazing. Now let me go over the timeline of what it looked like. In case any of you guys are out there, I mean, we're all dirt bikers. We're all beating ourselves up. So you may have to have some situation like this in the future. Basically, day before Thanksgiving last year, 2019, I had the surgery. I walked out of the hospital that same day. I was back home in my house like 8 hours after surgery, 9 hours, something like that after surgery. And then the first 2 days completely sucked. Miserable, absolutely horrible. No fun whatsoever. On day 3, I started feeling a little bit better, started doing some walking. By 5 days after surgery, I was back here in this shop working without crutches. I had help, so I wasn't doing everything like normal, but I had help, and I was here actually working. 2 weeks after surgery, I didn't need any help here anymore, and I was back to full go. And 11 weeks after surgery, I rode my dirt bike with my kids at Rabbit Valley. And from that moment on, I've basically lived my life completely normally. It has been the best decision I've ever made. It was really hard to make that decision because I'm still relatively young, and it was like, you know, I don't know if this is a good idea, if I should just try to tough it out, because how long is it going to last, all this stuff. After talking to my doctor and all the new advancements in materials and procedures and stuff like that, he's like, dude, just do it, because this one will last, not for the rest of your life, but for a while. Hopefully hopefully probably 20 years. And then if everything goes like really well, they'll be able to like resurface the actual just implant at that point. Worst case, they replace it, and I get another 20 years. At that point, I'll be 85. So like when the final one wears out, and I think that'll be all right. I'll just be putting around on scooters and stuff by that point. It was awesome. I'm so happy with it. I've had a few people asking me about it, so I figured I'd make this video. It's just a short one. It's been awesome, guys. If you guys like this, if you're watching this and you're like, what the heck, why are we talking about hip replacements? Don't worry. Most of this channel is all just about dirt bikes. But I figure this is a relevant thing because, you know, all of us ride these things. We kind of beat ourselves up, and we're probably all going to need some sort of medical attention at some point in our lives. So I figured it would help you guys out. If you guys like this stuff, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Maybe I'll do a once a year check-in on the hip replacement. Every November, December, we'll check in on the hip replacement. But as far as I'm concerned, if you're feeling some nasty hip pain, whatever, if your doctor's mentioned it, I say go for it, because it's the best thing I've done in a long time. Thanks, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it spurs some of you on to go ahead and get taken care of. For the rest of you who don't have problems, that is so awesome, and I hope you never do. I love you guys so much. I hope you get out, you spread the gospel of two wheels, and you know what I'm going to say. I desperately hope that what we're doing here at Highland Cycles is inspiring you to fight through some pain, get yourself fixed up, and go ride your dirt bike!